Super Bowl fans, sports fans, it is Super Bowl Sunday. And as you might have noticed from my hat, we're making something traditionally Mexican. We're making game day nachos. So before we make our nachos, I want to talk to you a little bit about Chris Morgan. Now, you may be wondering, who's Chris Morgan and why am I talking about him? You may have remembered that in one of my videos, I told you guys that in every few of my videos, I'm going to tell you guys about a person or organization who's doing good in the world. So now, here's Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan runs a great podcast from KUOW in Seattle called The Wild. A lot of his podcasts have really stuck with me. He has very interesting guests, and as he says, his show is not just about nature, but it's about people who work in it and love it. He interviews some amazing people. He's interviewed people with dogs who help save bears from urban places of cities, and he's also interviewed the first person ever to get real good footage of Siberian tigers in Siberia. Now, let's make some nachos! To start off, I'm going to tell you guys what you're going to need. You're going to need some tortilla chips. We've got these cool carnival multicolored tortilla chips, which is going to be pretty cool. You're going to need some Tex-Mex cheese, brand of your choice. And we add in, for a little tang, some Gruyere, Swiss Gruyere. We're making non-vegetarian nachos, so a little bit of beef. We've got some pickled jalapeno peppers. It's quite interesting. I've never actually had real spicy jalapeno peppers. We've got a red pepper. Makes a funny sound. And some nice green jalapeno peppers. I'm armed with the forces of spicy. We've got some cumin and some Tex-Mex flavor mix. Onion, garlic, a little bit of jalapeno. Gets the tang in there, you know what I mean? We've got some black beans, as always. We've got some cilantro. And we've got some scallions. I'm taking this hat off now. Ooh. Also going to make some guac, so I'm going to tell you the ingredients for my secret ingredient, not so secret anymore, guacamole. You're going to need 1 tomato. We're going to dice this into very small pieces. I like Roma tomatoes, especially for this kind of stuff. You're going to need 2 extra soft avocados. If they're hard, you can just go about 6 times and they'll get soft. You're gonna need some lemon juice, no seeds, and you're gonna need a secret ingredient. You're gonna need some olive oil. We have great olive oil from from a store named San Antonio, and you're gonna need just some garlic. I want to actually show you guys this secret ingredient. It's called liquid smoke, and here's what it looks like. It's easy to find. You're gonna find it in almost every grocery store. Now, this is, it really adds a little bit of real woodland flavor into it, real smoky flavor. It's also very good because you'll only need about 1 bottle in your lifetime. We've had this bottle since 2018, no joke, and we're only up to here. So there are 3 steps to making this. First, you want to cook your beef if you're making beef. If you don't, skip this step. Then put together your nachos, and then make our guac, and we'll put it all together in a way. You want to put your beef, just beef, nothing more, into a nicely heated fry pan and start breaking it up. Gently break. Sorry, beef. It's for the greater good. You're gonna turn into something much more delicious. Now, after you brown the beef, this will take 2 to 3 minutes. You want to be breaking it down constantly, all the time. All the time. And now you want to add in just a sprinkling of Tex-Mex seasoning. Now I'm putting in a little cumin. That's enough. Now, give it a nice stir around. It's nice. Told you need to be something better, beef. First, our job is to strain the beans. After, of course, we've chopped the cilantro and the scallions. Now, you know, from my chili video, if you haven't watched that one already, you should go ahead and watch it. You want to drain your beans in a colander, because, quote, if you don't, you'll be tooting like crazy, and you'll be tooting like crazy anyways, because these are black beans. You want to rinse the beans, while at the same time singing a magical incantation. Beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you chew. The incantation is as follows. The more you chew, the better you feel. So eat your jumping beans at every meal. I'm going to show you how to very finely chop a red pepper. The tactic is as follows. You want to dice them first, yes, into strips. And then I'm going to show you guys what they're supposed to do. Put in a big pile. And just keep on going like this. Tick-tock chopping. Till everything is down to a pulp. And my mom was saying that they weren't diced enough. Just keep on dicing them. Woohoo! So if you've chopped the amount that I have, hold back a little bit of this for just later, and this for the guac. So now what you want is a pan about the size, please, and just spray oil. You want the chips just together on an even layer, touching, not overlapping. And now, I want to tell you guys that this whole point of view of nachos comes from my brother, who lives in Calgary now, Jeff. So now, whole layer, touching, not overlapping, no gaps. So thanks, Jeff, for the suggestion. It's gonna work great. So first, do a nice sprinkling of Tex-Mex seasoning on this stuff. Now just give it a nice sprinkling of cumin. Cumin's great. Cumin is the magic ingredient. Sprinkle some cheese all over the place. Nice, even layer. Don't skimp on the cheese. Do not skimp on the cheese. Now, oh yeah. Nice, even layer of this. Wow. Just so fun to play with. It's so fluffy. Just really fluffy. Now, add a nice even layer of that. I'm going to show you guys what to do on this one. You want to cut the top off. Then I believe you gently cut it through the middle, like so. Here we go, and just in half. And then you want to pull it out and reveal a metropolis of, like, I don't know, seeds? Metropolis of seeds. The seeds are what's very spicy, so that's why you want to take them out unless you want to totally blow your ears off. I'm taking the seeds out completely. And a little trick to make this go faster is this thing. The white thing is where most of them hang on. So afterwards, you just take a nail through there and just scrape the last of them out. Don't eat jalapeno seeds. Hi everyone. You may be wondering why at the moment I'm not in my full enthusiasm and gusto. It's because I just spent about half an hour to 45 minutes writhing on the floor in pain and watering my mouth rapidly while chewing on an ice cube after eating 2 jalapeno seeds. So never do it! Never! Ever! never do it. And this is sprinkling of jalapeno, because it's spicy. It's spicy. So if you did do what I do, which I hope you never do, which is eat jalapeno seeds, a good remedy is a popsicle, as I'm doing right now, because the pain still hasn't gone away. So just a little bit of beef, sprinkling beef. Don't want it to be very soggy, so nice sprinkling of beef. Now just a little bit of beans, because you don't want it too soggy. Just a little bit of beans. Nice bit of the magical fruit there. Now a little bit, keyword a little bit, just the amount I've got in my hand of jalapeno. Done. Scallion. Smidge of red pepper. Gives that odd look, that fiery look. You look a little bit more cheese on top. So just a little bit of garnishes, couple garnishes. A little bit more jalapeno. Just a little though. So now, put your nachos into a 370-degree oven. Now, cook for about 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbling. And then, after a few garnishes, let's eat. While our nachos are cooking, let's make our famous guac. So first, what you want to do, just a simple wrap, is cut your avocados in half. Now, scoop the soft avocado into your bowl. Then mash it with a fork. Next, diced tomato. Not a lot, about half of a decent sized tomato like this. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Now, garnish of salt and pepper. Now, a tablespoon of oil. Nice garnishing of this. It's a mixture of scallions and cilantro. A spoon of some garlic. A generous sprinkling of cumin. I do around 3 to 5 drops of liquid smoke. Yeah, a little goes a long way in the liquid smoke world. Mix it up and taste it to see if it needs anything else. Now, I'm still doing popsicle therapy to get rid of that horrid burn. Now, to eat. Wow! Personally, I don't think it needs anything. It's got the tang of that lemon juice, the blandness of that olive oil, and all balanced out by that soft and chewy avocado. Time to get our nachos out of the oven. So here comes our moment of truth. Wow! 3. Wow! These nachos look phenomenal. Wow! To eat! And everyone, look at this amazing nacho plate. It's got everything. It's got beans. It's giving off a wonderful aroma. The trick to making your nachos perfect is don't put all the salsa on before you put it in the oven. The nachos will just be soggy. The trick is put all the other stuff on, bake it, then when you take it out of the oven, put on your sour cream, and my personal favorite salsa is Newman's Own Black Bean, and 100% of Newman's Own goes to charity, which I like. Now, sour cream, a little bit of cilantro with scallions, and our wonderful homemade liquid smoke guacamole. Now, a little bit of guac, and then there guac. A little bit of black bean, and it goes. Oh my goodness! These are the most phenomenal nachos I have ever tasted. Everything on them is perfect. Guys, if you're watching Super Bowl, you have got to have these nachos. I've got to have another one. This is Chef Daniel signing off. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it.